Hi guys and welcome to a new video. Today I'll be talking about the Intel Extreme Masters Cologne 2025, the first S-tier tournament of the new season. I will be jumping into it. I will be talking about the format, talking about the teams, etc. So please, if you enjoyed the videos, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. So first off, IEM Cologne will be the first event of the new season to have the new map pool. That means that Overpass will be played instead of Anubis, and this will be the first tournament in general to have the new map pool. The tournament is broken up into two parts. First one being the stage 1 and second one being the main tournament or the stage 2. So the stage 1 is starting on July 23rd and it will go on until July 25th. We have a double elimination best of 3 format, which means that you need to win 2 games to progress to the next stage, and that also means that if you lose 2 games you're out of the tournament. So we have 16 teams attending the first stage of IEM Cologne, and they are on our screen right now. They were all assigned by the Valve rankings, and only 8 of these 16 teams will move on to the second stage. As we can see from the teams, we have some favorites, for example, like FaZe, like Astralis, like Furia, Liquid, Virtus Pro, some of the crowd favorites. And we also have a legendary organization coming back, NIP. They haven't been in this space for a while now, so it will be pretty interesting to see what they do, as well as we have some underdogs like Bait, Tailu, Mibor that showed some good potential, and we will see if they can maybe make a run to get to the second stage. We also have the Australians with JKS now, so it will be interesting to see what they can do. These are the opening matches. As we can see, the stage 1 is pretty stacked with teams that are mainly, I would say, around the same ranking, around the same power. So, in my opinion, anyone can beat anyone. Maybe I will give a slight advantage to FaZe because they're playing big, and big did not look really solid. So, I think that FaZe is one of the teams who should make it through 100%. However, I don't have any other teams that are like 100% going through for me. We have the new Virtus Pro lineup, which was a little shaky. They instantly lost 2 games in a row on Fisher, plus they were games with stand-ins. So I don't have some high hopes for them. However, we can see maybe they can bounce back on this tournament because it's IEM Cologne at the end of the day. So yeah, uh, this everywhere, as we can see, are 50-50 matchups in my opinion. So it will be an interesting watch. Now let's move on to stage 2 or the main tournament. So firstly, it's good to mention that the main tournament is beginning on July 26th. Those are the groups, and the groups are ending July 29th. The format for this is a double elimination group format. So we have 2 groups from 8 teams, 4 of them being already invited instantly to the main stage, and 4 of them coming from the qualifications from stage 1. So we have 2 groups. We have Group A and we have Group B, which are seeded by their previous Valve rankings. We have a double elimination format, and we will also have a 6 team playoff, which means that the winners of the group, the ones who win the upper final, will go directly to the semifinals, while the other teams will go to the quarterfinals. These are the teams that are directly invited to the stage 2 from the Valve rankings. As we can see, we have Vitality, Mouse, Mongols, Spirit, Aurora, Falcons, Navi, G2. And we have some pretty good storylines, and we will see some teams play for the first time here. For example, we have the new lineup G2. They will play their first official matches with Sampaios and Matis and so as a coach. So we will see how they will perform. Hunter is the new IGL of the team as well. So we have no expectations for them. However, we'll see how they perform and where their ceiling would be. Next up, we have Navi with the addition of Makaze for JL. It will be his first big lance, so we will see how Blade gets him into the Navi system as well. I don't have really high expectations for them, however, they are just there, so we'll see what happens. After them, we have Falcons with the addition of Kyosuke. In my opinion, all the eyes on this tournament will be on Falcons because of the addition of Kyosuke and everyone speaking about him, how he is the next dog. So we will see how Kixon and Zomic will cooperate him into the Falcons system. Will there be some clashes with Nico for the roles, etc.? So it will be pretty exciting to look Falcons. In my opinion, they are the most exciting team to watch on this tournament besides Vitality, probably. Next, we have Aurora. Aurora will be without Zantares. X-Flat will be replacing him for this tournament, so I don't really see them doing anything on this tournament. However, they were invited from the Valve rankings, so we'll see. Maybe they get a win against one of the teams that are in stage one. However, I don't have really good hopes in them. We also have the new Luke Spirit, who added Zway instead of Magix. In my opinion, Magix was a good player for Spirit. Maybe his stats weren't showing that. However, I think that he was sacrificing a lot for the team. He was always going in fourth. He was dropping utility, dropping pistols, dropping AKs, all of that stuff. So Zway, however, is a good prospect. He played for the Miga. He played really solid Counter Strike. However, we will see how will he cooperate with the other guys in Spirit and how his role will look. Will they gain more on firepower? Will Chopper be now the guy who will sacrifice the most for the team? We'll have an interesting watch and see what they can do. Maybe they can pick up their form that was winning the Shanghai Major. However, that's a long time ago now, so we will see about that. And for the last three teams, we have Vitality, Mouse, and Mongols, the teams that didn't make any changes. As we know, Vitality is the number one team. All eyes will be on them as Falcons as well because of their win streak, their best of three run win streak. If they can pick up another title, this will be amazing. They are 100% the team of the season so far. So we will see about them. About Mouse and Mongols, Mongols have now a good momentum because they played the Blast Austin Major Finals against Vitality. They even picked up the first map, however, they ended up losing. So we will see if they can use that momentum to fuel them maybe and make something happen in this IEM Cologne 2025. And about Mouse, I don't really have some high expectations for Mouse. I think that last season they peaked probably as the number two team. I'm not expecting them to be the same team as last season. I think they will fall off a bit and they will do some changes at the end of the year. However, I may be wrong. We will see what happens with that. Now let's talk a bit about the playoffs. As we can see, it's a 16 playoff, which I already mentioned that the winners of the upper brackets go straight into the semifinals, which is, in my opinion, is not really a good format. However, that's what ESL runs, so we'll have that, I guess. The grand final is a best of five, and the quarterfinals are starting August the 1st, while the grand final is on the 3rd of August. It's played in the Lanxess Arena, the legendary Lanxess Arena, which holds 20,000 people. So I imagine the arena will be full, and we know that Cologne has the best atmosphere outside of majors. So it will 100% be a great tournament. And lastly, let's talk a bit about the prize distribution. So the prize distribution for Cologne is 1.25 million, which 250,000 are going for club share and the other 1 million are going for the players. So for first place, we have 400,000. For second place, we have 180,000. And for third, fourth place, we have $80,000. It's good to mention that, as you can see, the third and fourth place are getting the same amount of money. This will be last time on an ESL event because after this event, all other ESL events will have a third place decider, which will get significantly more money than the fourth place. So, in this will be the last ESL event with a show match. I think after that we will have third place deciders on the final day. So it will be fun. With that being said, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will enjoy the tournament. Maybe you learned something new. If you did, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you soon for more content.